Maricel Nichols and Christopher Palaha star as Becca and Robbie. They're a married couple having a hard time connecting just before the holidays. And just before Christmas, they head to a cozy Vermont inn at the advice of their marriage coach so they can recharge. Their weekend gets unexpectedly extended when a mishap involving their car puts them just stuck there at the inn. And they may just have time to maybe have a happy marriage at the end of the trip. This is a film that is very different for Hallmark. Most of the time, it's building the relationship, them falling in love. This one, they are married. They have fallen in love. The problem is they're not connecting as much. They're holding secrets from each other. One is going to classes without the other. The other is doing this, the other is doing this, and the other is doing this. They have two completely separate jobs and two completely separate shifts. So one works in the day, one works in the night. They barely see each other. We Wish You a Merry Christmas is a nicely done Hallmark film, mostly due to the chemistry between Christopher Palaha and Maricel Nichols. I enjoyed this film. This is very divisive. This film is making people feel like, hey, that was a stale film. Christopher Palaha was good, but besides that, there's nothing here for them. For me, this added a bit of drama. It was a bit of a different story for Hallmark, and I'm enjoying these different stories, adding in different plot points, adding in characters with disabilities that we haven't seen much before. I'm enjoying this, and I'm hoping it continues. We Wish You a Merry Christmas delivered a nicely done Christmas film that delivered on the romance, a bit of comedy, but also the drama. The drama of them falling back in love with each other. And yes, it does happen with a dog, but the problem here is not that it's with the dog. They don't really focus on the subplots. They add in a subplot involving someone who works at the inn who falls in love with a girl that works in the town. They don't really capitalize on that. They have a few flirtatious moments, and the girl even goes, "Hey, are you flirting with me?" And he goes, you could have done something with that. I think you could have built that a little bit better. You did that with your Hallmark film, Christmas Under Wraps, Christopher Palaha on the brain, guys. After saying that name, you're going to sing Christmas and Christopher together. Christmas Under Wraps did that, but this film here does deliver on most of its aspects. However, there's some moments here and there where it feels a little bit too jumbled and a little bit too messy. Like, how did the door close when they were in there? I'm not giving away hardly any spoilers here. I'm trying to keep as very little as possible out of this film. We Wish You a Merry Christmas, I think, is a nicely done Hallmark film. Probably one of the better ones that I've seen so far. Because once you see my review for We Need a Little Christmas, you'll know why. We Wish You a Merry Christmas, I think, is a nicely done Hallmark film. There's a couple moments here and there that I did not really enjoy. It started to drag at some points. This is going to be a very divisive film. But how did this do in the ratings? Well, we're going to take a look at that right now. We have Noel Next Door at 1.74. This one right here, We Wish You a Merry Christmas, only because of Christopher Palaha, did the highest rating of the past couple months, actually. The only other one that did better before this one was on August 20th with Dating the Delaney's at 1.96, and then we have to go up to the first Christmas film of the year from Hallmark, My Grown-Up Christmas List, at 2.06. So not a bad little start here for Hallmark Channel at 1.89 for We Wish You a Merry Christmas. A Kismet Christmas did 1.70. That's solid for a Sunday watch. It's Sunday Night Football. There's other stuff on. There's Celebrity Jeopardy, Celebrity Wheel of Fortune, but you also got to take into account the Friendly TV. I don't know if this is just from cable or both them and Friendly TV. But how did this one do? We Need to Look Christmas only did 0.78. That's a step up. That's not an awful little rating for this first Christmas film. I think you're going to get a better one next week and the week after that with Christmas Bedtime Stories starring Steve Lund and Erin Cahill. But you also have Peyton List and Andrew Walker's new film, A Maple Valley Christmas. So those are going to be probably 0.89, maybe 1.0s. But I don't know. Now, what is my rating for this film? Well, I'm going to give We Wish You a Merry Christmas 3.5 out of 5 stars. I enjoyed this one immensely. Is it a perfect film? No, but I think this is a film that delivered on some aspects, and in some aspects it didn't. Mostly the subplots. They didn't focus on the gay couple a whole lot, which I liked. They weren't forcing it on you. We Wish You a Merry Christmas. Saw a little Hallmark film here. I enjoyed it for what it was. I'm going to give that a B- as my grade. See you guys next time.